Thursday, Hosea Helps held its annual Great Turkey Drop-Off. It's an annual event. It's the organization's official jumpstart to requesting food donations for local families who need hot meals. Organizers say this season is particularly important because they've actually seen a 40% increase in requests for help with things like rent, utility bills, and food. Hosea Helps will hold its annual Thanksgiving and Christmas food distributions 1 week before Thanksgiving. This is going to help families prepare and serve those meals actually on the holiday.
I have to admire your ability to get through all of that, Kavir. We've got an excitable, adorable
playtime.
I think he was trying to eat my shoes.
He was.
Trying to eat my shoes.
He thinks your shoe is a toy.
Oh my goodness.
I have never met a dog that doesn't like a shoe, especially
right.
his
Oh,
puppies
buddy.
and younger dogs, that's for sure.
Sweet boy.
Little sweet.
We're highlighting, obviously, a pup in need this morning, Cartwright. What a great guy.
And
Yes.
Tiki Artist is here. She is from LifeLine Animal Project. And I have to tell you, this little guy, as excited as he got just then, the entire time we've been out here has been lying very quietly with
very
his little
quiet.
paws just like this.
He sees something
kind of
over
looking
there.
around.
He's seeing something over there.
Tell
I don't know
us-
what it is.
You know what? It's a movement of art,
Yeah.
like the banner over
The
there.
shadows,
The
get him
shadows.
excited.
Tell us about him.
So this is Cartwright. He is about 2.5 years old. He's a lab mix, a medium energy or high energy occasionally, depending on the moment. And he loves toys. He loves people. And sadly, he is one of our longest residents at the shelter. He's been there since April.
Okay, can I just tell you, when I found that out earlier, I was genuinely just shocked.
Yeah.
Because I got a chance to meet him in the green room. This little guy is the sweetest.
Yeah.
I'm talking gentle, sweet, beautiful eyes.
A lot of personality,
A
too.
lot of personality.
So sweet.
Unfortunately, we find that dogs that have a darker color like this, they get overlooked at the shelter a lot of times. And so while people are looking for animals, sometimes the darker colored animals get overlooked. So he's been here since
Doggone
April.
it.
And he's a sweetheart.
Oh, you
He's
could see,
really-
you could see it in his eyes too.
Yeah.
That,
Yes.
that he's a sweetheart. I mean, he just looks
Sweetheart.
at you, just with those big old eyes, like, "Hey,
Yeah.
take me home, why don't you?"
We want to find him a good home. He would really be good in any home. He's such a good boy. He does well with other animals. I'm also told that if you have to take him out to do his business, if you know what I'm saying,
Yes.
he does it like that.
Oh,
So you
okay.
don't have to be
Cool.
out
You
there
don't have to
every
waste
day.
any time, right?
No.
So if
That's
you're one
a
of those
big
people that
plus.
has to rush home on a lunch break or something, you can do that efficiently.
Exactly. Exactly.
Or at like 2 o'clock in the morning, you're like, come on, it's raining, do your
Yeah.
thing. You know what? A lot of times during the holidays, Tiki, as we're headed toward Christmas
Yes.
and all that, people are like, oh, I'm going to give a pet for Christmas.
Yes.
You really need to be thoughtful about what you're doing.
Absolutely, and to that point, we actually have an event this month called Home for the Pawlidays, and Home for the Pawlidays,
I like it.
play on words, and it allows you to bring home a pet in need from our shelter for the entire week of Thanksgiving, and you can see some information there on the
Right.
screen. We will match you with an animal. You fill out a simple questionnaire. We'll ask you about your home, what kind of animal you're looking for, and you can bring home a pet like Cartwright for the holidays so that they don't have to spend a day in a shelter during Thanksgiving by themselves.
Almost like fostering in a way, right?
Exactly.
Because
It's a
that's
foster
important
event.
too. And I understand that when he gets to go out sometimes, maybe, out to the park or whatever, when he gets back to the shelter, he lies down on the sidewalk outside.
Yes.
And he does not want to go back
Oh.
in.
No, he doesn't
That
wanna go
breaks
back
my
in.
heart.
Yeah.
Like, don't put me back in
And
there.
we're really struggling right now at all the shelters. We're just over capacity. We have about 1,000 animals at our 2 shelters, close to it. Our shelter in Fulton County was only built to house 80 animals, and right now we have about 400, close to 400.
What about this time of year with the holidays? People have a lot going on. Is this a
Yes.
time where you expect people to come in and adopt, or is it a time where it's slower than usual?
It's a time, well, right now things are just slow in,
In general,
We
right.
have a lot of animals at the shelter right now. People are just not adopting. And so that's why we appreciate being on the show today, because we want to try to get exposure for these animals. But it's just
Right.
been a very, very difficult time. And I'm hoping that people will have some room in their hearts and in their homes to bring home an animal like Cartwright, even if it's just for the holidays. Give them some chance to decompress and get out there in the environment and be out of the shelter.
We're dog people. We
Yeah.
we know there is absolutely nothing like the love of a pet. And this, by the way, is exactly what Cartwright's been doing all morning.
Right, as
just so
soon
you
as he
know.
gets used to his surroundings, he's
Right.
like, you know what? I think I
just
like
gonna
it here.
chill.
I
I'm
like
gonna
it
just
here,
hang
yeah.
out here.
He's a sweetheart.
I
yeah.
hope you get an awesome home, buddy. Thank you, Tiki. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
We're going to post a link, by the way, to Cartwright and other adoptable pets online at atlantanewsfirst.com.
All right, it is 9:38 right now.